Hello guys, welcome to the new video of code practice, and in this video we will learn how to install Micronaut CLI and how to set up a project from Micronaut starter project, right? So let's see. First we will see how to set up the CLI version for Micronaut. Now for this we need to install SDK man, right? And these are the commands to install the SDK man. So open your terminal. In my case I'm using item. Now copy this command curl-s. I will add these commands in the description box so you guys can follow these commands and can install on your local, right? So SDK is installed, right? Now what we will do, we'll copy this path, source command, we will enter, it is set. Basically we are using this with suggested by terminal, and we just enter the same, right? And now the SDK install Micronaut. So here we are using SDK man to install Micronaut on our local machine. So it will look on the, like it is installing, downloading Micronaut 3.0.0, which is the latest one, right? And it will take some time, and after that we can verify our version using mn-version, right? So yeah, it is installed and we can verify using this. So it is our Micronaut version has been installed, like Micronaut framework has been installed, CLI is set up. Now to create a project from the CLI, what we need to do, we need to enter these commands. So this is mn create app hello world, right? So let me give you description about what is this create app, right? So let me go on the, in Spring we have start.spring.io, right? So this is the Spring initializer which provides you to way of creating a Spring Boot project, and so that you can import uh, in your IDE, right? So similar to that, Micronaut provides Micronaut launch, and here if you go inside this, so similar to Spring, it provides a way to launch your application, to create your project, right? So let's say this is our Micronaut application. So if you see, command line application, functionless application, for serverless, gRPC, message driven. So these are the 5 types of application we can create using this Micronaut launch. And similar to that, this is a create app. For function, it is like create hyphen function hyphen app. So you can create a Micronaut Lambda serverless app. So this is stands for this. And now this is our project name. Let's say it is hello world, and we will enter. Now application has been created in user Sachin Mittal and hello world, right? And now to run this application, so if we go inside hello world, right? So these are the files available for us. It's a by default Gradle project, right? Build.gradle is present here. Now let me import this hello world build.gradle Panes project, trust project, yeah. So it will download the dependencies here, right? And this is our application. So if you see module SDK Java 1.8, right? So it will download all the dependencies required for this project, and we can go inside the build.gradle, and here we can see these are the default dependencies. These are the, like this is the HTTP client that we require for the REST APIs. This is the Micronaut runtime libraries. This is the java.annotation.hyphen API. Basically the in this, if we want to inject some dependency, then we have to use @inject, right? So this is provided by javax.annotation API. This is for the logback, and this is the Micronaut validation API, like @note null, @null. So these kind of validation annotations are provided by using this API, right? And to run this project, let's wait for Gradle build. Once it is installed properly, then we will go to our terminal, and here we will type our command Gradle view run. So this is the Gradle command to run our project, right? And these all things I will attach in my description box, right? So you can easily run your project and you can easily set up your project, right? And these are also available on Micronaut website. So if we go inside the guides, so these are the basically the documentations to run the test. You can use Gradle W test, and to run your application you can simply run your commands, right? Now this is our application. It will take some time because it's the first time and it's my new laptop, so it will take some time to install all the dependencies in the M2 repository, right? Let's wait for that. And it's the first time that I have installed the SDK man on my local, right? And in the meanwhile, what we can see another project. Let's say I want to create a Micronaut application using Java 8, and the project could be Gradle, and let's name it first MN app, Micronaut app, and this is the package name, right? And let's generate this project, download zip. So this has been created, this is present inside our this, and if we right click on this application, there is no set to open. Now it's installing. Let's open another project as well. Downloads, first MN app, build.gradle, open, and open as project, new window, right? So similar to that, if you see, so this is the web part, how we can set up the Micronaut project, like how we can download and import our Micronaut project using the web launch, and this was the CLI way. So using both these you can install your project. So this is installing, and if we go inside the hello world, so it is still taking the time. So let me pause this video. I will resume this video after all the jars has been downloaded, right? So as we can see guys, our dependencies has been downloaded, right? Now we will run this command and Gradle W run. So it will start our application on our local. Now if you see guys, startup app completed in server is running on 8080, right? And if you see, there's no that much of logs that is printed by Spring Boot, and if you see the startup time for this application is way more less than the Spring, right? So ideally on their website you can find the startup time for any application in Micronaut is 5 to 30 seconds, whereas in Spring it can take up to 60 seconds, right? And if we click on this link, here you can see we are getting some JSON response from 8080, means it is running, right? So let me, and we can also see this is our resources, and this directory has been built, directory has been created for our Gradle W, right? Now we can terminate this. So this is the CLI project, hello world, right? Now we go inside the web project, which is first MN app. So for this as well, dependencies has been downloaded. Now we go inside this and Gradle W run, and I will close this, right? And it's done, right? It is also running on 8080, and it is also successfully basically the application has been set up, Micronaut 3.0.0. So this is how we can set up our application. And if we go inside, like if this is the test is there, right, to whether our application is running. So to see that whether our test is working or not, we can run Gradle W test. So it will run our all the tests, whatever the tests are there in our test folder, right, and it will run on our local, and it will see whether it is passing or not. So it is executing first MNApp test, right, this class executing test. So build is successful, means this test has been passed and our all tests are working. So this is how we can see like how to set up CLI as well as the launch version for the Micronaut framework. That's it for this video, guys. In the next video we will see how to set up a web application in Micronaut framework, our first web application, and we will see a get endpoint and it will be working, and we will set up our REST endpoint. See you in the next one.